Hey, what's up, y'all? First off, I just want to say, sorry about how long I've been gone. I know it's been a while now. I think like 2 or 3 months. Okay. So first off, uh, in the time I've been gone, we got a new cat. He's a Siamese cat, so he's bald as fuck, except for like hair on his nose that he has. It looks really weird. But so I got him, and so we spent some time like kind of introducing him to the house. But then we moved, so we had to do that all over again. Uh, so yeah, we're at a new house. Uh, Bit of a smaller house. My setup isn't as like well placed as it used to be. Like for example, like I have my OBS on my second camera. I can't even fully see on my second monitor. I can't even fully see my second monitor anymore. So I just had to like kind of hope that I press record instead of stream by accident, like I've already done. But on top of that, for a while actually, almost 2 months, my computer was kind of broken. Like my power supply ended up just giving out after a storm. Didn't like fry or anything, but it did kind of break, and so like the emergency lock would like come in and just like not power on like my graphics card, and so I just couldn't use my PC at all for like a month. And then on top of that, apparently, I ended up actually bending my CPU, the pins on my CPU. So then we had to get a new CPU. So I went from like a 2700X to a 5500. I would have got the 5600, but it has not dropped in price like ever. Meanwhile, the 5500 is like 50% off, or in the US like all the time. So, got that. My computer runs a bit better. I got the H7 Elite case. That's been really nice. The fans are super loud, but it's alright. I got my headphones on most of the time anyway. But, we just took it to a shop, got that CPU, like I said. It costs like $200 to get it fixed, but it would have been way more to get a new one to just try to like, I don't know. I would have just tried to teach myself, but my parts are really old, and I didn't want to risk breaking anything, so I just put it in the hands of a professional, and I got it back. And I honestly am really glad I did, because I started doing something that I never thought I would do, and I actually ended up like purchasing things on mobile games. I've been playing this game called like Idle Angels. That's what kind of kept me entertained. I think I actually spent like $20 on the game overall in just a few days, which is crazy because it's like I always told myself I would never spend money on a free to play mobile game, but then I did. I fell for it. It's like you see those 99-cent purchases, you're like, oh, that's so small. I won't even notice that gone from my bank account, but then you just keep making them. It got to the point where now, like the first debit card I ever got years ago, that's now like out of money. So I had to switch like my monthly payments to my second debit card that I got now. Um, on top of that, I think I mentioned a few times before, I'm really into Skyrim, especially when it comes to the modding community. So I actually been getting more involved in that. I've been like kind of managing like a small little community for a bunch of tools. Like one's called a VRMR. It like downscales your textures while like still preserving the quality as best as it can. It's like really helped out a lot of people. That went from like getting only 10 frames per second to like nearly 60. So that's been really great, especially because Nvidia, even like their newest cards, like that 5070, like the VRAM on that is just a disgrace, man. So we've actually seen people who came in with 5070s. They're like, great, now that I'm not like limited by VRAM, I can actually see how powerful this card would have been had Nvidia not fucked everything up. But so it's just been nice to be able to like help people for stuff like that. But there is a more serious thing. Probably the biggest reason why I've been gone is that I feel like I don't really know what to do for this channel. I started YouTube a few months ago, like seriously, and I just figured I would just I try to become a content creator because I thought I would be good at it. A few of my friends agree that I'd be good at it, and so I tried it out. But I feel like I don't really do a great job. Like I only have one fully edited video, and I feel like I didn't do super well on it. And so I mostly just upload VODs here, but I'm not even sure if my like VODs or my streams are really entertaining at all. It's like the people who watch them do enjoy them. The people who basically my friends, and like I'm glad I can entertain them. I'm glad that they have fun, but it's like I just always feel like I'm not really doing enough. And then like the worst part is that like I have like a lot of inspirations. Like my biggest one is definitely Corey X Genshin, and I feel like that I'm kind of just like a copy. Like I'm kind of just like imitating people, and that always sucks because it's like I've always like hoped to actually be able to like stand out, but I don't know. I don't I don't know if I'm really doing a great job, but I guess that makes sense considering I haven't seriously sat down and made any videos since that Persona video, and I think that's like over half a year old by now, if not more. I think that might actually be coming up on a full year since I released that video. But honestly, like another thing is just life in general. I started antidepressants a few months ago, or longer than that now, but it's like I wasn't really expecting it to basically just be like some magical cure in a bottle. But like at the same time, I kind of was, if that makes any sense. Like I think I almost looked at it like that this would like just completely fix everything that I feel. And for a time, it felt like that it was actually helping a lot. But these days, it's like I don't know if I'm just like too used to it now, and like I feel like I don't even recognize its benefits anymore or what. But it's like it feels like it's just like slowly working less and less. And I really thought that it would really help me to like be motivated and like actually be able to like dedicate myself to things. But I'm just as unmotivated and just as depressed as I've always been, except it's just that the times where it get like really really bad, like at nighttime especially, just not so much anymore. But I don't know. I was really hoping for more, and the fact that it hasn't is just been really sad. So I've really just I don't know. And so like whenever I got to this and I thought that I would like be good at it, I'd like immediately be able to click. It just it just didn't really pan out that way. Like the only times where I feel like I'm just naturally flowing, even though keep stumbling over my words a lot, is whenever I make a video like this, where I just say what's up on my mind, just like talk about myself. And that's cool and all, but you can't really just make a YouTube channel that's like only that, you gotta have like a goal. You have to do something to be entertained, and I just feel like I'm not naturally entertaining. And, it's like I think that I can make funny jokes, but okay, I will say this. So a while ago, I was looking at some of my videos because I decided I was gonna private some of them, and nothing serious, just like videos that like include friends that like I'm not friends with anymore, just trying to like outside of my, you know what I mean? And I ended up actually realizing I have had this like private video just hidden for a while. It was actually a video of me and my friend playing Lego City, and I remember we privated it because I kept accidentally saying his real name, and he didn't want that out there. So we just privated it, and we figured that he'd be able to edit it out later. And he actually did edit the video, but I think immediately after, I think he had like lost the drive, or maybe just lost the video itself, and we never really got around to like actually thinking to edit it. But I decided to rewatch it, and like I was laughing at the at myself, like at the stuff that I was saying, not in a bad way. I was just making myself laugh. Like the jokes were that funny to me. And I think this video was made whenever I was like 15, like 16 at the oldest. And like it was just sad to think about because I feel like that confirmed the suspicions that I've had for a while now, where it's like I feel like I'm just like not as funny as I used to be. And like in general, just like being a person, I feel like I'm just not as good at being a person as I used to be, you know? Like I just like don't get me wrong, I never necessarily had a whole lot of motivation, but I feel like whenever it just like comes to like being like a functional human just in general, I've gotten worse at it over time. And I think a part of it is that I used to be pretty obese, right? And then um I was actually supposed to go to the dentist. They were gonna like get rid of my cavities, but they couldn't because my blood pressure was too high. And any operation they would have tried to perform on me would have made my gums just gush out blood. So they couldn't they couldn't operate on me. And so they told my mom and we went to the doctor and I was basically told that I was at a severe risk of having a heart attack and like it's a heart attack that I could die from. And obviously I didn't want that. So I mean just immediately that same day I actually ended up cutting sodas out of my diet entirely, which if I would do it now, I wouldn't have done such a huge change because uh big changes like that, like day one, that usually has like a really high chance of leading the person to failure. But I succeeded. I really did. I went from being genuinely obese, like from the BMI scale anyway, to actually being at a healthy weight, which was great. But my point is that it gave me like a goal, like something that I could work on every day, and something that I was forced to work on because it was my calories. It was how much I was eating. Like I had to do it, otherwise I wasn't really gonna be able to live for much longer, you know. And I feel like that gave me a goal. I ended up learning a lot about nutrition and a lot about exercise, and you know I was really happy about it. But oh, I think my keyboard just fucked up. Oh, now we're good. Um, I was happy to like that I was finally working towards something. I felt like I was truly accomplishing something. And I think that since then, since that's been over, and plus on like top of everything else that's happened to me since then, life just like constantly feels worse than that. You know, just like a high that I haven't been able to reach since. And that's sad because you know you're not really supposed to think that way. You know, like, and not to say that you're supposed to like invalidate your own feelings, but it's like a big part of life is being able to believe that you haven't reached your peak. Like, you know, like this isn't the end. Like, you can still continue to make something of yourself. You can still accomplish more. And I know that it's like I know that from a realistic standpoint, that is the case, especially for me, where I haven't like actually like done anything substantial yet. So like any actual contribution I make, no matter how small, is gonna be the biggest thing that I've done at that point. So like it's easier for me to do the next big thing for my own life than like someone who's like already like established, like already done something successful, you know? But it's hard to believe in myself because it's like I don't know, I just like have so many regrets. It's just like so many things where you know like I just like think about it, I'm like dang, like I don't think I'm necessarily like a good person, you know? Like it feels hard to believe in yourself sometimes whenever you just feel like you shouldn't. Like it's hard to encourage yourself to strive for success whenever you feel like even if you did get that success, you wouldn't really deserve it. And so I guess what I'm trying to say is that I just haven't really been making videos because it's like I just don't know what to do. I feel like I'm just like faking myself. I just don't feel motivated. It's like a part of me feels like even if I could succeed in making videos, that I just don't feel like I deserve that anyway. Because it's like life has just like always been like is constantly kicking me down, you know? Like I've been through a lot, and it's like, don't get me wrong, like I still have it better, like a lot of people. I've never been like fully homeless because like we almost were, but a family member gave us an RV to live in, which is great. I don't necessarily like the family member that did it, but I do appreciate that. I appreciate that I wasn't ever fully homeless. But I don't know. It's like I just have so many like haunted memories, and those really affect me. But that's just how it has to be, I guess. I don't know if I'm ever really necessarily able to get over like anything that's ever happened to me, whether it was like my own fault or not. But life is it goes on, Like I'm gonna wake up tomorrow. I'm gonna be alive. I'm gonna have to live through another day. And so it's like I still know that it's important to make life enjoyable, to work towards something, to strive towards something. I never can find that motivation that I need to actually get it. It sucks because it's like I'll get inspiration, no problem. I like to focus on creativity. I'll like see something or watch something and like I get an idea from it. I get an idea of like something I could do out of that. So like the inspiration and like the idea is like always there, but sometimes it doesn't feel like original enough. I just feel like a copycat. And then on top of that, no motivation, no energy. I just feel like I'm just like always tired. Like genuinely like always physically tired. Like even today, like for the last 3 days, it seems that I've been getting like 9 or like 11 hours of sleep, and I still don't feel fully rested, which sucks. But like I keep saying, I don't know what I can really do about that. Well, I do know, and the answer is just always going to be the same. It's like if I can't feel the motivation, if I just like I don't feel like that now is ever like the right time, that perfect time, then I just kind of have to do it anyway. Like that's the only answer, and it's true. But it's like I'm always like stuck in a loop where it's like I realize that, but I still don't want to do it because it's like it's almost like as if you still have to have energy to power through not having any energy, which doesn't make any sense. But I don't know how else to explain it. It's just, man. I mean, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make it like such a depressing video, you know. But it's just how I feel. And it's like I'm not trying to. I don't want to make some sob story for myself. I'm not like really looking for sympathy. I guess I'm kind of just like speaking my feelings out, and I just wanted to put something out there to let you guys know that it's like I'm still here. I'm still alive, and I'm sorry that I still haven't done the Persona 3 Reload stream. Maybe I haven't even mentioned it. I think I actually withheld it because I wasn't actually sure if I was ever gonna hold on to doing it. But hopefully I will, and hopefully that whenever I do, you guys will enjoy it. I think it's like I would like to attempt to actually like edit things again, like kind of put in like a highlight sort of deal. I might do like just like regular fully like uncut VODs and then highlights. Try to I think the best highlight videos are like when we're like it's not just like oh the top 10 funniest or wildest moments on stream. It's like it kind of like works that like if it was a regular video it would have been completely fine. Like it like keeps the context in, kind of like I don't know, like makes a story out of it. I don't know how to describe it. Like you can I don't like there's this YouTube channel called Isaiah that some of y'all might know. He like made a bunch of videos on Lego Batman, even started streaming them. And you wouldn't even know that they were streams at first until he starts directly talking to the chat because he edits it so well. where it just like feels like a regular video. You don't feel like you're missing out, like all the context is right there. Um, so, oh, okay, well, I'm about to get arrested, which could mean that it's a good time to maybe wrap this video up, because I'll probably just keep on rambling and rambling and rambling until there's nothing, probably until I end up losing my voice. But, I don't know, guys. That's just kind of what I've been dealing with. I'm really sorry about the fact that I just don't really upload anything anymore. I don't. I'm sorry, if I've disappointed anybody, especially after how many videos I made, like, they're similar to this. I've been talking about when to make content, only to not make any at all. Hope everyone that's watching this has a good day, had a good day, whatever time it is for you. This is like 6 a.m. for me right now. Also, Schedule 1, great game. I kind of ran out of things to do. Like I only I only booted it up because I just needed like a background game for this video. But yeah, and this is my guy. I don't like the glasses honestly, but I bought them because they said legend. I was like, yeah, I want to feel like a legend. And then I got the gold chain, the golden watch, but you can barely see it. Also, hold on. I don't even know if I have it anymore. One thing I've been liking is that, oh damn, I must have threw it in the trash. But if you take a bat and you go into third person, then you swing the bat, you can hit yourself. So I've been doing that a lot because it's hilarious to just like see the screen go completely red like that. Anyway, y'all, hope you're all having a good day again. If you made it to the end of the video, uh, thank you. Even if you're just sitting there like, what the fuck, just thank you guys. Um, I I can't believe that I've even gotten the views that I have. Like the fact that they've actually been continuously going up in the time that I've been gone. Like I know that it doesn't seem that a lot of like returning viewers, but still, I'm just glad to see something, because I never really thought I would ever like get any views at all. But I don't know, guys. It's like if anyone wants to like ask for some type of video, some type of content, just let me know, and then I can think about it. Because I just trying to do the right thing. See everyone. Let's see if I can even end the video, or if I'm not gonna be able to